Well, ladies and gentlemen, Steve Stevens is dead. After a 2-day manhunt, Steve Stevens committed suicide. He shot himself after the police were hot on his trail. I gotta say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not too surprised by this situation. Most situations that happen like this always end up the same way. A man or a person ends up killing themselves because they don't want to get arrested. They don't want to go to prison for the rest of their lives. So Steve Stevens leaves the world asking a question: why? Why would a guy, 37 years old, has his whole life ahead of him, had a good job, a brand new car, a member of an illustrious fraternity, why would a guy commit suicide after a woman breaks up with him? I guarantee you, the 2 days that Steve Stevens was driving around trying to, evade the police, I guarantee he thought to himself, man, how stupid am I? How stupid am I to go off emotion? How stupid am I to kill an innocent man for absolutely no reason? And this is the main reason why you should not act off emotion. Nobody should act off emotion, okay? When you're upset, it's best for you to go chill somewhere. No matter what the situation is, you should always chill. Take you some time to think about what you're going through and how you're going to handle it. This is a guy who clearly did not think logically. He thought clearly off emotion. And it cost him everything. It cost him his life. And it's sad. Steve Stevens was dating a woman, Joy Lane. They were dating for quite some time, and their relationship, came to an end. And he could not handle it. So he goes out on Easter Sunday and kills a 74-year-old man, Robert Godwin Sr. Robert Godwin Sr. He just kills him for absolutely no reason and goes on a 2-day manhunt. Now, I'm going to tell you how he got caught. He got caught because he went through a McDonald's drive-thru. And this right here, I'm not telling you no lies. He ordered a 20-piece nugget with fries. But the person at the window recognized who he was. So they called 911, and the McDonald's staff stalled him by saying that the fries just got dropped. It's going to be a few minutes. So Steve Stevens didn't want to wait for the fries. That ought to show you that he guilty right there, all right? That ought to show you that he is guilty right there. Anybody that drives off after somebody says that the fries just got dropped, it's going to be a few minutes, this man is guilty. Because nobody in their right mind is going to drive off with some fresh McDonald's fries dipped in the grease. I mean, honestly, I don't mean to make this funny, but I mean, why, man? Why would you go to a McDonald's? But never mind, man. But he pulls off. He goes on a high-speed chase that probably was like 2 to 5 minutes. And the police tracked him down. Of course, he was in a Ford Fusion. It's not really that fast. And he turns the gun on himself and he commits suicide. Man, Steve Stevens, this is just sad. I want to say that, he has, mental issues. I know last video I said I used the word sucker, but I'm trying to be more considerate because I understand that they have people out there who have mental issues, who go through these things, and, they feel like their voice is not being heard. So I'm trying to be sensitive to these people. But for anybody that's going through, mental issues, don't go the route of Steve Stevens. Get yourself some help. There are so many outlets out there that you can go to. Okay, there are so many people that you can talk to. There are people out there that's going through the same thing that you're going through. Don't ever act off emotion. Take the time to think about the situation. Take the time to allow logic to sit in, because I guarantee you, there are better days ahead. There are better days ahead. And no matter what you're going through in life, I guarantee you, if you wait around long enough, if you're more optimistic and you just take it one day at a time, your life will get better. But it's unfortunate, man, that a man had to lose his life over something so senseless. It's sad that a man had to commit suicide over something that was so senseless, something that happens every single day. Steve Stevens made a bad decision, and unfortunately, he had to pay the price.